What's up, Guardians? J-Man here, and welcome to Season of the Balls Deep. Today, I got a new build for y'all using the brand new Hunter Strand aspect Threaded Specter. And if you're like me and cannot stand those frustrating Antaeus Ward W key Titans, then this is the solution you need. Now, if you're a bit behind on what this new aspect does, whenever you dodge, it's going to create this decoy woven from strand matter. Now, in PvE, it's actually going to draw the attention of nearby combatants, but focusing on the PvP potential, after taking some damage or when an enemy gets too close, the decoy is actually going to detonate, dealing damage and releasing threadlings that will track nearby foes. As a standalone, it's not bad, and actually does a pretty good amount of damage, but we have a suite of exotics that synergize with our dodge class ability. And for this build, I had to go with the Bombardiers. It's a bit of an off-meta pick, but it synergizes so well with Threaded Specter. A reminder that Bombardiers have the exotic trait Parting Gift, where when you dodge, it leaves behind an explosive that detonates after a short delay. And it's going to have some secondary effects based on what subclass you're wearing, and for Strand, it's actually going to sever targets. But if you time this correctly, this will one-shot Guardians in PvP. If you're a masturbator like myself, you're going to love this build. Essentially, whenever a W key warrior is aping you, simply dodge backwards and let the build do its job. I only dabbled with this build for about an hour or so, and you can see how many Guardians I tricked into falling into this trap. And even if you don't get the one shot, the decoy is a pretty valuable asset. The Parting Gift from Bombardiers really softens up the decoy, making it easy to destroy to send out those threadlings. There's a lot of footage in here showing those threadlings putting in a ton of damage while I clean up the rest with my primary. Now, there's a few ways to go with this setup. I'll show you how I put my build together, and of course, if you have suggestions or ways to tweak the build, definitely let us know in the comments. But starting with the aspects, of course we have Threaded Specter, and I went with Widow Silk to have 2 grenade charges. Since we're using our dodge to activate Threaded Specter, it didn't really make sense to have Ensnaring Slam on. Though I could picture something interesting with 6 Coyote, you can slam down and suspend targets and then use your next dodge to activate the decoy. As for the grenade, you can go back and forth between the grapple or shackle grenade depending on your playstyle. For me, I felt pretty slow on Hunter compared to other subclasses, so I stuck with the grapple for the movement utility. As for the fragments, we got Threat of Ascent, Warding, Evolution, and Continuity. The bonus AE and handling from Threat of Ascent was helpful when dodging in close quarters. It helped to be airborne to clean up the scraps from the detonations. Since we are getting up close and personal, the damage resistance from Woven Mail also helped a ton. Because our decoy spawns threadlings, Threat of Evolution helps them travel farther and deal additional damage. And both the decoy and Threaded Spike melee severs targets, which will have increased duration from Threat of Continuity. I think at this point we're all pretty familiar with the new armor mod system, so there's really nothing new to add here. Obviously, Reaper is really strong to spawn orbs to activate the Woven Mail. Grenade and melee kickstart in the arms is very nice to have to regen those abilities a bit quicker, and nothing about this build relies on anything in the artifact, which is great because it's already strong and is future-proof. Overall, I had a lot of fun with this build, and I was pretty surprised to see how effective it is against Titans holding W. I was defeating Titans through barricades, Juggernaut shields, and even Antaeus wards. I even shut down a bunch of supers, which was something I was not expecting. Guardians, that will conclude our video for today, and I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. There are so many Hunter exotics that synergize with our dodge class ability, so if you have any build ideas, please share them so we can give them a shot. If you enjoyed the video, a like and subscription is appreciated, and as always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the Cosmodrome.